The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. March the 19th, 2019. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13, live, Spectral TV Cable Network. You can call in tonight, live, we're in the studio, area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, we got broadcast for you 6 days a week. Pick your schedule. We're working around your schedule. So, hey, you can pick any day you want. Also, if you don't have cable or if you don't have Pegasus, Channel 13, we can send you a direct link to the show, to your phone or your tablet. But you can have the show. And we are on all the social medias, Facebook, Google. We got a YouTube channel, Twitter. Hey, you can get the show, believe me. Hey, go online. We'll give you a direct link. Or you can subscribe to the channel, okay, to our YouTube channel. So, hey, you can get the show. It's available for you because everything we are saying is happening as up until this day, okay? March the 19th, 2019, okay? Tuesday night. So believe me when I tell you it's happening right up until now. I want to give a shout out to my grandkids. Stay in school, keep doing what you're doing. Also, I want to give a shout out to all of those that subscribe to us and those that taking care of their business, okay, feeding their family, trying to get a living wage, okay? So, hey, listen, because that's hard, all right? So that's our job, to make sure that people get a living wage. So, hey, we want to give a shout out to all of those around New York, Japan. I have someone in Japan, Andrea Rachi. She's Japan now. See, hey, listen. Everywhere you are, we can send you the show. And I sent her a link, okay? So she have the show. So it doesn't matter where you at. Her family's in California, or she's in California, hey, she got the link. It doesn't matter where you at. We can send you a direct link. So Ben in France, he was here. We seen him a couple of weeks ago. And guess what? He took the show with him to France. A direct link. He took the show with him. So see, he can get it. Everybody can get it, no matter where you at. All of my ladies, MS, VVS, she's over there and where Arabs. Hey, she's in the Arab Empire. Send her a shout out. Okay, Lisa, she's in London, and hey, listen, do you, okay? Rosedar S, New York, she want to go all around the world. Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland. Hey, listen, do you, okay? Hey, no one can stop you from doing you, okay? So, hey, listen, do what you need to do. Jasmine from Syria, hey, I'm letting y'all know, hey, I'm giving you a shout out. Okay? That's it, the direct link, okay? So, hey, it doesn't matter where you at. Senna from Turkey, hey, she was on the show once a while back, and we looking for her when she get time to show her face again. Also, Emily, okay, that's one of our girls that we first got started with. Emily, we letting her know that, hey, listen, we know you got your thing going on out there with your filmmaking, but keep up the good work. We know you're on the team, okay? As also Sophie in Oregon, keep up the good work out there. Oh, she's in Portugal. Oh, she moved over, huh? Okay. Well, hey, Sophie, we letting you know, we're giving you a shout out, okay? Also, DJ Hannah is out there in Portugal as well. So, hey, you keep DJing, Hannah. Also, we got people everywhere. We just try to give shout outs, let you know that, hey, we ain't forgot you. Kendra, Angel Eyes, hey, we know about you. Keep it up, girls. Keep doing the good work, okay? Because we here is doing the work to help you. So, hey, listen, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about what people say, because they saying a lot, and it's nonsense. So don't worry about that. Do you. You can't live for nobody else. Live for yourself, okay? Take care of your children. Also, here with me in the studio, live, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
What's up, man? I'm
All
doing,
right.
man. I'm doing. I want to say congratulations to Miss Emily because she got something to where she's going to PA and she's doing really good. I just want to let you know, hey, we got your back. We behind you. Hey, anytime you need us, give us a call. We got you. Congratulations, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things going on. People ain't doing a living wage like they used to. All right, people stop messing with it because they don't hear about it anymore. Okay? Well, just to let you know, we didn't forget about it.
That's right.
We're going to continue to talk about it. The Workers' Center has a rally for something about living wage on Saturday. So we're going to try and make that and see what's going on with that, see what Pete talking about. As far as work going on out there, y'all do what you got to do because it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough out there. And people think because, you work for them, they can treat you and say anything they want to you. Them lies. They can't do that. They can't treat you like that, and they can't talk to you like you're a third-class citizen somewhere that don't even exist. So therefore, a living wage is a necessity for everyone to live. Care how anybody look at it. They'll say, oh, a minimum wage should be a living wage. There shouldn't be no minimum wage. It should have always been a living wage.
That's right.
So, because when you sit there and you talk about, you listening to Governor Cuomo talk about in 2021, we're going to make it $15 an hour. It's that now. So in about a year's time, 2 years' time, what do you think it's going to be?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go for that and listen to him, you're going to still be behind the 8 ball.
Thank you.
All right? And when you make the 8 ball, you're going to scratch.
Yep.
So therefore, that's not going to do you any good. All right? And then what they're trying to do in all of these places, like fast food places, they're trying to put up these automated things to where all you got to do is come in, push the button and make your order and this and that. Well, all that might be fine and good until they mess your order up like 6-7 times.
Mm-hmm.
We messed around there and we went to a McDonald's that has that. Let me explain something to you. People are more friendlier. All right, you have a conversation with them while you getting your food. You getting your food. You get a smile. Hey, I thank you. Or how you doing and all that. You don't get that from a machine.
No.
Okay. All right. There's people at McDonald's that I haven't seen in years that they're moving around because they're trying new things out at McDonald's. The animated thing, and that animated thing, it doesn't require what the people do because you still got to have people to give you your food. All right. So you ordering on something else. So the machine ain't warm. It's not talking to you. It's not asking you how you're doing. All right? And that's it.
They doing that. They doing that to save money.
They're not saving money.
They're doing that to take people out of jobs. Okay? That's why they're doing it. And now you see that the companies are leaving, so because they're telling the legislator, oh, if you don't give us a tax break, we're taking our business somewhere else. So they're taking their business overseas because they think that they could get overseas, okay, and have those people over there work for nothing, okay. That's what they're doing, and so they blackmailing the legislators by telling them, well, if you don't give us a tax break, then we're going to get our business out of here, and we're going to take our companies out here, so thousands of jobs going to be lost and this and that. And so what they're doing is they're getting those animated machines, and the companies want the AIs now, you know, so automated person, intelligence. So now they're going to use robots, okay, to serve food, okay? Right. You know, just like, you know, you watch a movie and you see like Vice, where the person they made, okay, a real person out of a machine. Well, you know what? They're trying to do that too, okay, with food, and not just that, but other things too. They got a lot of things on the agenda that we know about what they're trying to do with AIs, okay? It's not just food, but notice it's the companies and the CEOs are getting together to do it because they don't want one of the other ones coming out with it and then they miss out. So you know what they're doing? They all getting together and say, well, we all put it out together. So we'll all be the first to put it out. And so it's a whole lot of them, CEOs, getting together to put out these AIs, automated intelligence. That's what they're doing. And first of all, it's not just for food. Oh, no. It's for other things too. Oh, but yeah. It was just like the immigration, when the Patriot Act, when they used it, said, oh, it was for terror, it was for this. But now what they're using the Patriot Act for, they're using it for you. You read the rules, it said, anytime you go to a library, we can seize your books. If you're reading something that we don't like that you read it, we can take it from you. We can seize it. We can monitor it. We can surveillance it. Well, that's what they're doing with the Patriot Act. So if you could get a book that they don't like, they got a lot of books on the forbidden list, okay? Believe me, they will seize your books. That's what the Patriot Act does. See, so they'll do the same thing with AI. Later on, after they get it, then they're going to do it with something else. Watching you, using it against you. You see how they use it against the Arabs, and they use it against Saddam and his boys and his son Uday and Kuday. They use animated intelligence. Okay, so don't forget. See, you can't wag your finger because you say, oh, they use it against them, and that was good, but hey, next thing you know, they're using the same thing against you too. See, so you can't wag your finger, and you can't say, because they did the same thing when they passed the immigration bill. The first thing people said was, oh, we for it. Now, they ain't for it because they're coming to get some of you and putting you in cages and telling you, oh, you don't live over here no more. So what? You've been over here 40 years, 30 years. Doesn't care. We got it someplace for you. And Walmart ain't building them cages 269. They ain't building them cages all around in California for nothing. Okay? So believe me, we into stuff, and we know what they're trying to do. So don't wag your finger and don't be quick to jump at stuff because they're trying to trick you and say, oh, that's for immigrants. That's for people that we don't want in this country. No, they turn around and that be for you that's in this country.
They let you use it. They let you use it to get their point across about these people here.
That's right.
And once you mess around there and you vote on that to let them, oh, he's an immigrant, we're going to get rid of him. All right? Then 2 years later, they're using that same thing on you. So who voted to get you out of here?
That's right.
Who voted to do you up?
Yep.
See, this is what you got to look at. All right? And then you want to sit up here and talk about who's sneaky and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But, you know, they're doing this to you. They're doing that to you. Hey, look, when it comes right down to it, all right, they let you put that in law so they can use it against you later.
That's right.
That's how that stuff works. So you got to sit back. You got to be careful on what you put in law.
That's
you got to
right.
be careful on what you do to another human being.
Yes.
Because that other human being that you didn't do nothing to, that you let stuff happen to, the one that pushed the paper out there and wrote it up and got all of that out there,
right.
They're the ones that's going to do it to you.
That's right.
Ain't nothing happening to them because they're the ones out there, you know, putting what name on that paper. They're the ones out there telling you, all right, this is what we're going to do to these people here because, and then 2 years later, you sitting up there looking at, but wait a minute, we just signed that bill for you to get rid of them. Now all of a sudden here you coming at me in a different way with the same law.
Right. That's right.
So you got better sit there and take a peek at what you're looking at and what you're dealing with, what you're signing and what you're voting on. Because you see, politicians don't care because it's not happening to them. It's only happening to you. So you better be careful with that. You better check that out. All right? Because they're not going to tell you because they're going to stick it to you sooner or later.
And they stick it right in they stick it right in the 3,000 pages.
Yeah.
Knowing nobody ain't going to read 3,000 pages of a bunch of nonsense, and they stick it right in there, and there it is, tucked right in there. And, you know, and next thing you know, hey, oh, well, it's in there. Well, it's in the law. It's in there. And it's probably the 2,099 page. There it is right there. Because they're saying.
And you signed it.
And you signed it. And you voted for it. This is what they do, you know. And so they put things out there so you don't get the benefits. That's all they're doing. They're taking away the rights. They're taking away the rights.
All rights.
All rights. Soon we ain't gonna have no First Amendment rights.
No Second Amendment rights.
No second. Listen, they trying to fourth, fifth. They're trying to rob all of us of all our rights. Why? Because they want to make it where you don't say nothing. Yes, control. Okay, one world order. That's it. Okay, that's it. One world order. They want to have one world order. That's it. Everybody fall on the line, okay? And then next thing you know, don't say nothing. Don't give no opinion. Don't say nothing. You ain't got nothing, don't say nothing. This is what they doing. And they working towards that now. Why? Because you see, we ain't got no jobs. They ain't opened up the government yet, and we going on 60 days, okay? So what's happening with that? Partial shutdown, all this old stuff, stupid stuff. Listen. That's crazy. And I told you last week that not just the commander-in-chief is doing it, okay, but Congress ain't doing what they supposed to be doing because 2/3 of the vote could have did something already. 66 people, that's it. They could have did anything that they wanted to do, put on the table, because all they had to do was push it in front of him, he veto it, 66, that's it. 2/3 of the vote on both sides, okay? You know what? Stop all this Republican, Democrat nonsense. I'm going to go get another party. And I got another party, okay? And we're going to bring in the hip-hop party, okay? We're going to see what these guys can do. You know why? Because I came up in that era, okay? So let's go. All this Democrat, they robbing, they lying, they stealing, they cheating. Listen, let's get a new party, okay? Maxine Warder brought that up a while back. She talked about a hip-hop party, and that really struck me because I said, you know what? She went back to our generation to say that, you know what? She can't get nothing out of these old people. okay, because they been there and they don't want to do nothing. So she said, hold up, let me go get some young folks, okay? Get another party. Maybe they got some bright minds, which we do. So guess what? Hey, I'm find out, and we gonna, just like when they have that convention, well, we gonna need to bring that party to that convention, okay? Hip hop party. So we can get a new party here because everybody is trying to get on different parties. The governor, the president, they all want, the family party, this and that party. Everybody get on all these parties and get all these votes and don't do nothing for the people. So we just get a hip hop party. Hey, you know why? Because that's for everybody. Because everybody, somebody, child came up in that era. Okay? There it is. So, hey, hip hop party. We're going to introduce that. Because you know why? Because all of these other parties ain't doing nothing. Whether it's Republicans or Democrats, they're both doing the same thing. When Barack Obama was in office, 8 years, it was the Republicans going against him. Now, you got a Republican in office, Chief of Commander, Trump. The Democrats are going against him. See? So they both doing the same thing. Nobody ain't helping you. You ain't getting no job, you ain't getting no food, you still in the street, and they still playing games.
Yep.
We going to a new party. That's what we gonna do.
You know, when it comes right down to it, you know, it's a smoke screen.
Yes, it is.
It's a smoke screen because as long as they're fighting each other on Capitol Hill, you don't get nothing.
Thank you.
You don't wind up with nothing except for, I wonder what's going on now. That's all you wind up with, okay? And that's it. It's like taking the mule down to the well, getting him some water in the bucket, and the mule ain't thirsty.
That's right.
He looking at you like, what do you want me to do with that?
Yeah.
All right? The bottom line, as long as they're stopping somebody in the other party or talking about stopping somebody in the other party, everybody and everything is at a standstill.
Thank you.
All right? There's only two parties.
Yeah.
You get another party up in there, and everybody got to pay attention now.
Thank you.
Because now, if they sleep this, then you know what happens? The hip-hop party come off in there talking about, well, look here, y'all keep on doing that. This is what we going to do.
Thank you.
All right? Who needs what? And then the next thing you know, they'll stop trying to fight each other and try to get with the laws at hand. Because when it comes right down to it, they're already trying to take the Second Amendment. That means you ain't going to have no guns. So that means when the police come in your house, they can shoot you, they can do anything they want. Okay? So what they're trying to do is create it to where, like, the police are doing whatever it is that they want to do. Like I said, this stuff been happening for centuries.
Yeah.
This stuff just didn't happen. This happened in the 20s, the teens, all right? The 30s, the 40s. It's been happening the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. And now we still right here in 2000.
Yeah.
All right? And it's still happening. You're still getting people shot, getting people killed. There was a woman on Facebook in Arkansas, and the guy told her, he said, well, that's enough. She said, no, it's not enough. We need more time to talk about this killing people, and you guys ain't doing nothing about it. They tried to shut the woman up. She wouldn't shut up. She just kept on talking. Good for her. All right? But you see, the whole thing about it was, all right, there wasn't nothing they can do to her because she was on the floor. And she asked the man, what you going to do, shoot me? All right, y'all walking around here with guns on and this and that and that and this right in front of the legislature building. So now who's patrolling? Who's doing what? So if they're doing all of that in these little itty-bitty towns, what do you think they're doing in Washington, D.C.?
Yep.
Okay? All right? Oh, I need this gun to protect myself. But you, him, and me? Oh, no, you don't need no gun. Why not? I need to be protected from you. Because you're going around shooting people, and the first thing you're saying is it's justified.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a gun.
Matter of fact, I had a phone.
A phone or a wallet. All right? You asking me to show you my papers that I got a gun to carry, and then you shoot me. Okay? Don't say that don't happen because the man got shot right in front of his kid and his wife after he told them he had license to carry. So I guess that license didn't mean nothing.
No, it didn't.
So therefore, all right, what are you going to do when that man pull a gun on you talking about this is what you're going to do? No, I'm not going to do that. You just have to shoot. All right, but now when you shoot back, you're breaking the law. So how is it that you can go to court and wind up doing 30, 40 years, and this man here is justified, but you didn't have a gun, and you're dead? So how is that justified? Ain't nobody telling me that, all right? That's the same thing about this living wage. Everybody's sitting there talking about a living wage, but ain't nobody doing nothing about the living wage. Since people stopped us from talking publicly, all right? You notice there ain't been no living wage rallies. There ain't been no nothing, okay? Where is all of this coming from? Who is it coming from? Where is it coming from at, all right?
Because they don't want us to know.
So now when it comes right down to it, they don't want Stanley and I to speak, all right? We used to speak at the picnic, the Labor Day picnic. They don't want us to speak at that Labor Day picnic because we give you education. We tell you about these things. They don't want us to do that because they don't want you to know. Because when you know, you make a fuss, you make a stink. You let everybody know where you at on that living wage thing. And that's a big thing because they don't want you to live.
Well, we're going to make sure we're going to get back onto that. And like we told you, we're going to make sure that people get a living wage. And we know how to do it because we got some things in motion. We can't talk about it because we can't tell nobody yet. We need to put it in. When it's to get in action, when it happens, then we'll let you know. All right. Right now, things is moving. Okay. The cops know. Let's say that. The cops, the high officials, they know. You know why they know? Because they under the NSA and all of that, under surveillance and this and that. They know. Okay. So they're afraid of us behind that because they know what we are doing. Okay. So, hey, listen, they follow us, they watch us, they this and all that. That's what they do because they're afraid. You know who said that? Malcolm X said that. He said, when you got your thinking cap on, when you doing something and you ain't just talking, he says, they get afraid. That's what they is. But don't worry, we're going to pick you up next week on that. We just let you know our time is up. See how it gets? Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youth, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that.